Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a Design Spark mechanical tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a container with some bathroom spray. We're going to do the container and then bathroom spray, and then we're going to go into Rhino and we're going to texture the stuff. So we'll go ahead and go to File, create new design, and we're going to change this to flat. We're going to start off with a rectangle, so we'll go get our rectangle tool, define from center, and then we're just going to drag this. This isn't going to be actual size. I'm going to make this just kind of a small, and then if you want to scale it up, you can. So we'll do a 64 by 36, something like this. Actually, let's make this 34. I'll just change that to 30. 34 is 64. And then actually, you know what? This needs to be a little bit smaller. Let's go 60 up here. Hit the tab there, so it's going to be 60 by 34. Yeah, 60. Wondering if 50 is going to be better. Let's try 50. Okay, we'll go with 50. 50 by 30. Okay, 50 by 30. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get the create rounded corners. We're going to do some pretty generous rounds there. Maybe 12. We'll do 12 millimeter. Put that 6. Okay, so we'll do 6 there and then 6 there. Okay, so this is going to be the bottom of this piece, and then we'll go ahead and Control minus. We're going to go ahead and go to this 3D mode here, and then we'll spin this. Now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and copy this. We're just going to go hold down the Control key. I'll drag this up a little bit, and we'll do maybe, let's say like 18. Punch in 18 there. Okay. Now we're going to make this a little bit bigger than the bottom one, so it's tapered. So we'll go to pull. We're going to click that point there, and then we're going to just drag it. Actually, undo that. Let's go back. Select there, go to pull. Go to this little box here, scale body. We'll click there, and then we'll just click and drag. Make it a little bit bigger. Maybe right about there. All right, now we're going to go to this, get the plan view. And now we're going to move this. So go to move, and let's just drag this over. And then we'll drag it down so it's kind of centered. Yeah, it looks good there. And then we'll just drag this red over a little bit. Okay, we're going to go right there. All right, so let's go ahead and spin this. Now we're going to go ahead and loft, or we're going to blend these together. So we'll hold down the Control key to get both. We'll go ahead and do ruled check mark. Okay, so now we're going to have this basic piece here. So now we're going to go ahead and shell this. So we'll go to the shell command, which is here. And then we want to do, let's see what 1 millimeter looks like. Yeah, 1 millimeter is pretty good. That's kind of the thickness that I wanted it to be. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and spin this around. We need to put a plane out here. So click plane. And then we want to do that little X there, or the red. We're going to put a plane there. Then we want to go ahead and get the selection tool. Click there. Then we'll do plan view. Go ahead and pan this down. We can go Control plus Now we're going to go ahead and get our rectangle tool, and then we want to put let's put a rectangle. Let's get our line tool for right now, and then we're going to go from there over to there. Okay, let's select the click off. Now grab our rectangle tool. We're going to go to define from center, and we're going to go ahead and put a handle in here. Let's make this 10 by 4. Okay, that's good. 10 by 4. Now we're going to go ahead and round the corner, so we'll get the create rounded corner tool. Let's just do 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter on all this. Okay, so we got this handle there. It's going to be on the right and left hand side. All right, now we'll go ahead and go to the 3D mode. We'll go spin this. And then we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. We'll get rid of that plane, we don't need it. And then we'll get rid of this line. Don't need that there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and select that face. We're going to go to pull. And we're going to pull from both sides. And we're going to hit the cut feature. And we're just going to drag these through. Okay, so this is going to be our little bathroom basket. It's going to be, we're going to give it a clear plastic so you can see through. All right, now we're going to go, let's go to the bottom here. We're going to go select, click that face there, go to plan view. Now let's go to offset. We're going to offset that piece there. We're going to make these little extra kind of legs for this thing to sit on. So we'll go ahead and go 1 millimeter, and we'll offset this one as well, and then do these over here. 1. Click there and go to offset. Select 1. Okay, so we're going to have 4 of them. So let's go ahead and go back to offset. We're going to do maybe 0.5. Yeah, let's offset 0.5. We'll do this one 0.5. This one down here. Click and drag. Type in 0.5. Hit enter. And then we'll do this last one here. Move it over 0.5. Enter. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and Control plus to zoom in. Let's pan over a little bit. Now we're going to get our line tool. We're going to draw this. Now let's turn the snaps off so it doesn't jump around so much. Close that there. Close that there. Probably could have just done one and then we could have copied it, but that's alright. We're going to tackle it this route. Go from endpoint to endpoint. Then from endpoint to endpoint. Okay. Now let's go ahead and pan over. Get these last two here. Get the line tool. Endpoint to endpoint. Endpoint to endpoint. Select the click off. Let's go to pan. Let's pan down and do the last one here. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and Control minus. Let's go ahead and go to the 3D mode. Let's spin this. Make sure that's where we want to go. Okay, so now let's go to pull. Let's go ahead and select all these faces here. Hold down Control. Might be kind of hard since there's not a lot of area. Let's go ahead and do the best you can. Might have to zoom in. Let's zoom in a little bit. Control plus. Let's pan over. And let's get them like this. Go to pull. Select that one there. Hold down Control. Grab that one. And then get the pan. Let's pan up. Go back to pull. Hopefully it didn't deselect the ones at the top. And it didn't, so that we're good there. Okay, now let's go ahead and spin this a little bit. Then go back to pull. Let's give this a little pull. I don't want them to go too far. Maybe like 0.4. Okay, now let's spin this. Just little feet, so these things aren't sitting right on the end there. Okay, now we're going to put a cutout in here. So we're going to go ahead and go. We need to put another plane out. So we'll go ahead and spin this. Get the plane. And then we want to put a plane on the green there. Just go ahead and click that. Puts plane in the middle. Now we're going to go ahead and select that plane and go to plan view. Now let's go ahead and pan down. So I'm going to put a kind of an angled piece right in the middle there. So we'll go ahead and go to the rectangle tool. We're going to define from center. And then we're going to go, actually, you know what I need to do? Let's turn our snaps back on. Probably put a line in there so I know where the center is. Right there, center's right there. Okay, we'll just go up. Okay, let's go ahead and go click and drag. I want this to be cut out on the side here. So we're going to go right about to there, 6 by 42. So we'll go ahead and click there. Okay, now I'm going to put a line here. So we're going to go ahead and get at the line tool. Let's put a line right there in the middle. Select to click off. Now we're going to right mouse click, set as mirror. Now we're going to drag our little components for the other side. So I want it to be about right like this here. Okay, now go up and go over. Select to click off. Okay, so now we can get rid of our mirror tool. Let's get rid of these two. Hold down the shift key. Actually, it was control. Get that one. Hold the control key down. Delete. Okay, now we're going to add some fillets to this. So let's go to our create rounded corner. And then we'll do 4 millimeter there. 4 millimeter there. And then we'll cut it and then we'll round this piece right here. Okay, let's go to the, well, let's actually put one in there now. All right, let's go to 4 and then do 4 over here. Type 4. Okay, now we go to the 3D mode. Let's go ahead and spin this. We're okay as long as we're in the center here. Now we're going to go pull. We'll select that face there. We'll come down over to here to pull from both sides. We'll do a cut. And then we'll just go ahead and drag this so it cuts through. Now we're going to get rid of that plane there. We don't need it. Now let's go ahead and spin this. Looks good. Now we're going to go ahead and put a fillet right here. Probably 3. Let's undo that. Let's do 3 millimeters on these. Select there, type 3, and then just so they're not sharp, click there, 3, and then do this. These right here. Type in 3, and then do this one right here. Okay. All right. So this is going to be our little bathroom container. What I'm going to do is also add some fillets to the outside of this. So we'll multiple click. Let's click and drag. 0.15 is what we're going to do. And then we'll do this one here. Multiple click. Do 0.15. Type in 0.15. Hit enter. Okay, so those aren't sharp. Now we're going to do the same here. 0.2, a little bit thicker on these. multiple click 0.2. All right. I just want to get most of this done before we do the bottle. 0.2. And then this one's going to be 0.2. Okay. And now we'll put one in here too. I don't want that to be too round though, because I want the bottles to be able to fit in there. Let's just do an 0.2. Uh-oh. Okay, thought it was going to freeze on me. Okay, so this is, that's coming close to the bottom fillet was close to these guys. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and keep it like that. Let's go ahead and Control Plus, and we'll do a pan. All right, that should be okay. All right, now we're going to go to top view, or actually the front view. Then I want to select this. We'll do the go to move. I'm going to just flip it 180, 180. Control minus. All right, now we'll do our little bottle. So I want to do a bottle here, and then we're going to actually, so it will fit in the tray there. So we'll go, let's go to the line tool, and then we're going to draw half the bottle. So the bottle is probably as tall as the container. So we'll go ahead and go up here. Yeah, it's probably like that wide. We'll come down to the bottom. Got the snaps on, messing up this line. Let's turn the snaps off. Get the line tool, come from there straight down. Finish the line. Get our trim away. Let's cut those. Okay, now I want to put a fillet. Looks like maybe on the fillet here. I'm going to do 4. I'll type 4 there. And then I want to do another rectangle. So we're going to make the, this is where the top of this cap's going to be. Probably right to there. Let's try that. All right, let's get our trim away. I think I want that cap to be separate, but it'll look kind of funny if it's not. Let's try this. Let's just go ahead and go to pull. Let's go to revolve it from the center there, do a full pull. That's probably okay. We got, as long as I can make this bottle a certain color and then this cap a certain color. So let's go ahead and go to pull. Put a little fillet on there. And then we'll do one at the bottom there. Let's do a fillet. Go to pull. Like that. All right, now let's go back to front. Okay, so this is good. Maybe the bottle, see if we can do a little bit thinner. Let's go to pull. Oh, let's type 3. Let's try 3. Yeah, that looks more like what my bottle looks like. 3.5. It's a little big. 3.242. Let's try 2. We'll go 3.2. And these are little kind of aerosol sprays that the wife likes. This one's strawberry and watermelon. I'm not going to put any of the text on them. I'm just going to make them generic. So this is going to be, we'll go ahead and grab everything on there. And then I'm going to move it. So let's go ahead and go back to the front view. And then we'll go ahead and move this. So I'm going to move it up a little bit, and then we'll move it over just so it kind of sits in there, and then we'll move it up right to there. And let's make sure this is on the bottom of the tray. It looks like it is. And we'll just put a few of them in there. So we'll go to move, and then I'm going to hold down Control key, and I'm just going to copy a few of these. So we'll go one there. We'll put one there. And then we'll hold down Control key, and we'll throw another one right here. And then make sure that they're all kind of sitting there. Okay, I could probably center them a little better. So let's go. Let's grab all of these, hold down the Shift key, and we'll just move. We'll go to move. Grab that green, and we'll just kind of move them up a little bit. And then we'll move them closer over to the left. Okay, that's good. And this is just one of these containers you have up on maybe on your toilet that has, good smelling sprays. Maybe I might have some toilet paper, spare toilet paper in there. So we're just going to keep it like this. Maybe I could put some over here too. Let me see what this looks like. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go ahead and grab these four. Hold down the Shift key. Go over to move. We'll grab that red. Hold down the Control key, and we'll just copy some over here. All right. We'll go ahead and go to front. Looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and save this. And then we'll colorize, or we'll texture this in Rhino. We'll just say Design 2. And then we'll do the STL file. Go Save As. Change the type down here to STL. Desktop, Design 2. Okay. The only other thing I was thinking about doing is softening up these edges here, but so they're not so brittle. But that's okay. I'm going to leave them for now. We'll go ahead and this has everything that I want it to have. So we're going to go ahead and minimize that. We'll drag Design 2 on top of Rhino. We'll start adding some of our colors. We'll do OK to that. Run without saving. We'll go double click on perspective. I want to scale this up a little bit, so we'll just select everything, and on the command line we're going to type in scale and click scale there, and then click once, click twice, and then the third scale. Okay, and we'll go ahead and drag that up and then drag it over. And then we'll click off of it. Okay, so this is going to be our main little tray. So what we want to do first is fill this with a color. So we're going to select it. We're going to come over here, click the plus. We're going to import from material library. We're going to go to glass, and then I'm going to do a dark blue glass. Then we're going to right mouse click, assign to objects. Okay, now we're going to do these bottles, but I need to break these up. So we're going to go to explode, and I'm hoping that it exploded the cap too. Okay, it did. All right, so what I want to do is go ahead and select the cap. I want to hit plus, import from material library. I want to add a metal, and then I want to add a satin metal, and then I want to do gold. So we're going to come down here to gold, yellow gold, and then we're going to apply that. And then I want to apply a texture to the bottle here. So we'll go to this one, and then I want to add a metal to here, but we're going to add the plus, import from library. We'll do metal, we'll do satin, and then I want to do maybe some of these colored ones here, like berry anodized. And we'll go ahead and right mouse click there, assign. Now I'm going to come up here to view and go down to ray trace, and we're going to see what this looks like. This looks pretty good. I like it. The only other thing I want to do is come over here to rendering, and then we're going to come down here to the colors. We're going to add a dark gray for the background. This looks pretty good. So now I have to repeat the process. So these will have to be exploded. So we'll go to the explode. Then we're going to click on, let's just do them all. Let's just explode all of these. Explode. Do this one back here, explode. And then do these over here. Explode. That way we can get all the lids at the same time. Explode. Actually, click off. Click right there, get explode. And then this last one, do explode. Okay, so now the purpose of doing them all so we can just go back to this gold color here and just grab all of these. Hold down, I think it's the shift key. That way it's going to be a little bit faster. We'll get all of these, and then we're going to right mouse click assign to objects. Okay, so there's our little gold sprays. Now I'm just going to kind of come in here and randomly pick colors. Like I want to add a blue one to here, so we're going to go to the plus, import from library. Let's go to metals, do a satin, and then I want to do the blue. Okay, so we want to go right mouse click there, assign to objects. We'll get the blue one, and then maybe this one we'll do green. You just have to keep adding the colors, whatever color you want there. We'll click there, import from library. We'll do metal. We'll do a satin, and then maybe we'll do, I think there's a green in here, forest anodized right here. Then we're going to right mouse click there, assign objects. Okay, now this little one over here we'll do. Let's go to the plus, import from libraries, and then let's go, we'll do metal. Then we're going to do satin again, and then we'll do, trying to figure out a color here. Let's do this orange aluminum, see what that looks like. Right mouse click, assign to objects. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I just have to do these over here. So I want them just to be a little bit different. So we're going to alter up the colors there. Assign to object, do orange there. Let's give this one a green one. Assign to objects. And then do this one, maybe scroll up a little bit. Maybe the blue. And then I want to add one more color that we don't have. So we'll go to the plus, import from material library. Let's go metal. Let's go to the satin. I like that satin. Let's go to the aquamarine color. And then we'll go ahead and color this one. Right mouse click, assign. Alright, so this is going to be our little bathroom tray that holds stuff. Some bathroom sprays, whatever you want to put in there, some hair brushes. I'm going to go ahead and rotate that a little bit so you can see the little cutout there. And then we do a select all. Let's grab that blue. Control A is select all. Just move this down a little bit so I can take a picture of it. And then we'll just let the ray trace play out to around 300 or 400. This is going to be our tutorial. So, yeah, I mean, it's easy to do stuff like this in Design Spark Mechanical. And if you want to work alongside of the Rhino, you can use Rhino for texturing. It's a really good program. You can also texture stuff like this in Blender. As far as plasticity goes, they don't have a texturing yet. Hopefully they'll add that to the future. So, but I like to texture stuff in Rhino. So it has a lot of features. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and it's 290. Let's try one more thing. Let's go to the rendering. Let's see if I can make this a black color. Oh yeah, too dark for black. You got to go this color here. Okay, we'll keep it like that. Just let it render for a little bit. Then I'm going to capture a picture. This isn't the actual size. This plastic, I have it here, I'm looking at it. The plastic container is probably 6 wide by maybe 10, 6 by 10, and maybe, I don't know, 4.5, 5 inches tall. But this is a good representation of what it looks like. All right, we're at 200. It's just going to go a little bit farther so it has some good details in it. Let's see what the sunlight looks like. I don't know if that sunlight looks... Yeah, I guess we could add the sunlight. Let's add sunlight to it. We get those reflections. Takes a little time rendering in the ray trace to get rid of that noise right there. And there's also other rendering options if you want to make it even look better than that. Right here, it's only on draft quality. You could put final quality or good. And that's going to be even better. It's just tough on the... I'm working off of a laptop. I can hear the fan going. I'm not going to render it too far, maybe just a 300 or 400. So 200 now. I think I'll just take a screen capture here. This looks pretty good. I don't want to chance this thing crashing on me. All right, to do screen capture, Windows symbol plus Shift plus S as in Sam. So that 3 combination there on your keys, and then just drag a marquee of the area you want to capture. Let go. Then you're going to go to your search for, find your paint, and then you're just going to do Control V as in Victor, and then you go ahead and crop it here, and then you'll just save it out as a JPEG. Save it as a JPEG, put it on your desktop. Okay, that's going to be our tutorial for today. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. I'm going to close this. Don't save it. Go back to our, I don't know, on there. Go back to our Design Spark, and then we'll view this in the Trimetric. Okay, that's going to end today's tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed watching and you got some useful tips out of the video. As always, thanks for watching.